Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I will be getting first Admiral Brickle up because if you read the title and saw the thumbnail, we will be playing Flooded Valley, but the valley will actually be flooded for the entire game. So as we load in here, I'm going to explain it to you. Flood Valley can be flooded, and I will be doing that at the very beginning of the game. But first we need to get some supply crates because I'm not able to flood the valley unless I have $5,000, and I'm going to flood the valley because it's a cool thumbnail and title. So in order to flood the valley, you have to click these two spots right here 5 times each, and you need to make sure that both are open. Then you click the top and bottom, and the center one will open. When you click it, it will start this guy, and it'll flood the valley. I like it because it's completely unrealistic, and in reality, there would be a lot of structural issues if that were to happen. First of all, I'm going to leak a bunch of lives because I am a pro here. And then we're going to start this up. So I think I'm going to start with the submarine. This challenge is going to be pretty difficult as I only have 2 towers I can use, which limits me to 31 options if I add the hero 4 towers. So in reality, there's not too much concerning the fact that there's hundreds of upgrade paths and options in this game. But I'm going to start here, and usually the submarine's a pretty good start. I always like it because it's fairly consistent. But the issue with this one is, if I'm going to beat this, I'm going to need money somehow. And that money will have to come from the Buccaneer and their bottom path. It's usually an incredibly good tower from farming if it can defend itself. If it can't defend itself, then it's not really that good because you have to invest in it, then in a different thing, then a different thing. And it takes a lot of effort in order to truly get a farming strategy going. But I think with Admiral Brickle here and the fact that the water is incredibly close to the track, we should do fairly good. And there shouldn't be too much of an issue here, but we'll see how this turns out. So, I'm going to jump a bit ahead where I actually have the merchantmen. So I have the merchantmen here. I upgraded into hot shots, so I have more lead popping power. And I also got another sub with twin guns because I need that extra popping power. So now that we have the first merchantmen, we should be able to start farming up more of them, and soon it'll be able to catapult into the future where we have a bunch of merchantmen making us thousands of dollars per round. So we're going to start upgrading this guy to get the bottom path. So far, the defense has done fairly good. I'm more worried about rounds like 63, 76, and 78, where it's big rushes of ceramics, because these 2 towers, the submarine and the Buccaneer, aren't really 2 good ceramic poppers. Besides bomb path submarine, but I'm not going to be able to go bomb path submarine as it's too expensive and I can't farm enough if I were to go that path. So it's kind of more difficult. Do I want to farm or do I want to have the submarine? I'm going to choose to farm here, as greeding is always the answer, and you should always greed whatever you're doing. So I just messed up a bit in this recording, but I'll skip that. We skipped ahead a bit, and now we are at 43. We skipped the mob because it wasn't too important. We got past it fairly easily. We have 6 merchantmen here. Each one is making $220 a round. And my quick math means that the merchantmen are getting $1,320 a round, if I'm correct. So that's a good amount. That's about a third of a merchantman. So every 2 rounds or so, we should be getting a merchantman because we also get money from popping the balloons themselves. So now it's going to start getting to the point where we're going to be catapulted into that richness, and we will be making a lot more money fairly soon. If you just heard that, that was lightning, as it's raining pretty heavy here in Iowa. And yes, I am a human who lives in Iowa. We do exist. So we skipped ahead a bit here to 52, where I have a lot more merchantmen. This one will be my my 16th, sorry. So we are making a lot more money now. We are making over $3,000, nearing about $4,000. So now we are going to need to worry a bit more about defense as we're starting to enter this medium round, which is usually fairly easy, but my Moab popping power is at a bare minimum right now, which I will really need to fix in a second. So I think I'm going to continue this, and I'll skip ahead a bit right here to where I have that defense. So as you can see here, I went for some monkey pirates, and I'm working on a trade empire here. Oh, no, okay. So I don't know if I'll be able to survive here unless I get a level up, because I lost lives there, and I used an ability. So yeah, we have another rush coming. I won't have any abilities to use. So I think I'm going to need to spam 2 ships down here probably. We'll do 2 monkey pirates, and that should help us survive. Okay. We lost a few lives, but we did survive. And surviving is all that really matters when you aren't playing chimps or impoppable mode. You can still lose lives, which thankfully they have allowed. So now we are doing pretty good. We lost all of our chance to get the trade empire for a few more rounds, which would have helped us a lot. I don't think I'm going to sell the pirates, as if I did, I may lose the next round or 2. So we're going to skip ahead a bit. Now I do have the trade empire, and I'm going to be getting a pirate lord. This tower, for some reason, is just so overpowered. It can suck in a ZOMG, actually 3 ZOMGs, and it can do a stupid amount of damage for a really cheap price. Originally, it was just the ability, but they upgraded it a bit, and now it is just completely overpowered. I am hoping they keep it that way, because it keeps the game easier, but who knows what the developers would do. We can just hope. So now I'm going to skip around a bit. I'm now working on a carrier flagship, and that should pretty much be the last thing I need. I might get a sub just for the fun of it, because I did sell the original 2 subs, so now it's literally just boats, which, in fact, I did a boat video recently. I'll throw that at the end of the video, as I liked it. And we're basically doing the same thing here. Admiral Brickle's a boat, and all of these are boats. But I will throw a submarine in here just to mix things up. We'll do preemptive strike, as I have a bunch of money. I need to put it towards something. And we're handling these rush rounds fairly easily. We just have a few more rounds left to go. So if you've made it this far, please like and subscribe, because I work on these videos a lot, and it just means the world if I've found some audience that I could connect with, as summer is coming around and I have a lot of free time that I'm going to be putting towards this channel. So that'd be great if you could like and subscribe, or just share the video with one of your friends. Any of that would help me greatly. Anyway, we are going to be finishing these rounds. Unfortunately, 78 takes quite a long time to come out, but there it is. And we should be pretty good now. I do wonder why they put the balloons after the rush on 78, as if you pop the original balloons, you're gonna pop the others. I don't even understand why they put those there. Same with this one, it's not really too difficult. They just add it there to add it there. I wish the rounds were more strategic in a way. I know, if you play Muddy Puddles Chimps, every round's difficult, but these rounds would be much more fun if you could, change the difficulty to a very specific factor. Well, that's just me rambling on. We're just about to finish here. And, there's the rain again. I don't know if you can hear it. But, my mom just sneezed quite loudly. Again, you probably didn't hear it, but I did. And it bothers me. I'll just pop the ZOMG with the preemptive strike here. Even though I had the Pirate Lord as another insta-kill. Anyway, thanks for watching the video out this far. I'll link my pirate video, or my Buccaneer video, right here. Go check that out if you enjoyed this video. It's a lot of the same kind of content, me voicing over a video. I enjoy it. I hope you do. And to you yourself, have a fabulous day if you've made it this far, and goodbye.